Emmy, Keyaira, Ryleigh, how are you?
Good. How are you?
Good. It's so nice. East Coast girlies all around.
Yes.
So excited that I was able to do this. I absolutely love what I've seen so far. I've seen apparently more than you, which is very exciting. But based on episode 1, I was a bit worried having the two of you sitting together. And then, of course, I walked by the man in question on my way up here, and I was like, oh my God. But clearly, all squashed, all works out.
Yes.
Okay,
yes.
I love. Now, starting off, obviously, knowing the East Coast, I'm curious, like, how much were you going out? And how much of this was your lifestyle before you end up in Kelowna? Because Moncton has 5 bars. So how, like, baddie are you being in Bridgewater and Fredericton?
I've been living in Halifax for the last 5 years, so I go as baddie as we possibly can in a city like Halifax. And so, yeah, it was basically the life I was personally already living. Yeah, that's
At
why.
Dirty Nelly's?
Yeah, like,
I love Nelly's, okay?
Oh my God, too many nights at Nelly's.
I like it.
Too many nights at
I've
Nelly's.
had one, and it was enough for
Oh,
me.
I had Halloween, I don't recall. Yeah, so I'm with you.
Fair. And, like, Fredericton, how bad can you get down?
Yeah, okay, honestly, everywhere's just as fun as you make it. Like, personally, I actually have a blast at, like, Dolan's and the bars there. Yeah, I have a blast.
Amazing.
Yeah.
How did you feel about the location being Kelowna? Because obviously I was like, do they get down in Kelowna? And clearly, y'all are getting down in Kelowna.
Well, we can get down anywhere.
Right, exactly.
But
Yeah.
honestly, like, I found Kelowna reminded me so much of Halifax. I don't know if you agree,
I felt the
but
same way.
it's like the same kind of
Coastal
vibe. You have
vibe.
like the strip of bars, you have the boardwalk, the people are very like manor-like, pretty similar. I found it was honestly, Emmy's line, just as fun as you make it. I think this group that we have, like, anywhere we go, like, you could put us, you know, in a box and we would still have a good time.
literal
So like,
bowling alley.
I think it was a beautiful place.
Bowling alley,
Yeah.
and we'll make it.
I
We'll make it that.
Yeah, I
That's
know,
very
it
East
was-
Coast code
Yeah.
to get hurt in the
Like,
bowling alley.
legitimately a field at the end of the day.
Yeah.
A field. That's
That-
where we all grew up.
100%.
Partying, I think.
I heard there was a lot of wineries there.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the wineries were. That was an
That
ideal.
is enough.
to
For
get
you.
Emmy
Yeah,
there.
Emmy's there.
That's enough for me.
Fair enough, fair. And now, like, obviously, like, this is being compared to Jersey Shore and the States, and we come across as so polite and so nice. Y'all aren't that polite and nice in the first couple episodes. So what would you say to anyone who's watching this who's thinking, oh, it's going to be tame and it's not going to be as high-level debauchery as what we saw, like, so long ago?
They don't know Canadians. I feel like.
I also just feel like any situation where you put a bunch of huge personalities into like a little space, like, you're gonna have to expect some things are gonna turn sideways. Like,
Right.
you know, we all came from different lifestyles, different, like, you know, we're raised all differently, and we're obviously gonna butt heads, and, you know, we're stripped away from everything we know and thrown into this house together with a bunch of strangers, and we're obviously gonna have our differences, and I think that would happen anywhere in the world with any group of people. So I think that you just hopefully understand that when you're watching the episodes, like, we all are just human, and, you know, these things happen, and at the end of the day, we're sitting here together, and honestly, everything's fine, and yeah, I just hope people see it from that side, because, you know, we're all just human at the end of the day.
Absolutely. With that in mind, was there anything before going in that you were like, oh, I'm not gonna do that, and then you got there and you were like,
I didn't
smush
set
room, we're
any
here?
rules for myself at all.
I wanted to. Okay, I'm always been a big burper. I'm not kidding, okay? But anyway.
That's not where the trajectory of that comment is going.
I set rules for myself that I wasn't gonna burp. What do I do? Forget the cameras are there. Belch in here, belch in there, and
I
I'm
feel a toot coming.
until literally I was told, can you guys stop burping so loud in the mics?
Oh my gosh.
I didn't. It was like, oh crap! Right, this is all being
I'm
filmed.
crying.
I'm gonna out
So-
myself and say one time I was mic'd up and I had to go vomit.
Oh.
So you're still okay.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, I assume that will end up
That
happening.
has happened.
But also, like, spaghetti.
Yeah.
I feel like
It
I'm not
wasn't
gonna.
from the spaghetti. I can tell you that. It was
When
really
I
good.
puke, when I
Yes,
puke.
yes.
No, I was in the best part. I'm like singing about
She likes
spaghetti
my
breakfast,
spaghetti.
and I'm
She likes
puking.
my-
Yeah.
I eat spaghetti breakfast at home.
Yeah.
Like, Emmy's whole thing
we're
is
the
what
same.
my regular life. It's just she said it louder. Like she just said it first and louder. But it's all the same.
We
and
actually
stuff.
are the same. Yeah.
Yeah, we
Fair
eat
enough.
the same.
It's the East Coast vibes. It permeates province.
It
vibes.
does, it
It's
does.
one. It's one vibe. And I'm curious, like, based on the first couple episodes, Snooki makes several little appearances. How excited were you to have that like backing? Because I would have assumed going into Canada, you're not really sure if you're going to get that like any star-studded moments. And also, I have to talk about the house. The house is like years beyond what they had. So like it must have felt like a royal homecoming to be in a mansion and then welcomed by the Queen of Jersey Shore herself.
Yeah.
We were slipping out of the pool. We were all just hanging out by the pool, vibing, and then we hear parties here. We're all slipping and sliding through the kitchen.
Literally.
And none of us could like comprehend it.
It was such a shock.
Yeah.
And I think honestly, like, we didn't even really know we were going as part of the Shore franchise until like very last minute before we started filming. So it kind of happened like all really quickly. Like, you guys are going to be part of the Shore franchise, and then you're in there, and then Snooki's there, and it's like, oh my god, I can't believe this is all happening. I think,
time to absorb it.
yeah, nobody really like thought that was going to be our summer at all. So it was such a shock for everybody to see her face, and oh my god, amazing.
Yeah.
Insane. I told
I
her
was
she
serious.
raised us. I said you raised us, by the way.
She is the queen.
She's the blueprint. Are we
True,
joking?
100%. Like me as well. Even
Yeah.
I remember watching with my mom, who's like so much older than me, and she was still like, "These kids are insane. I love this show, and I cannot wait to be like, Mom, guess what's happening?" And there's a New Brunswick girlie, like the East Coast is there. She's gonna love it.
Oh, that's so exciting.
And how has reception been going home? Like I don't know. Like obviously this is just starting to air, but I'm assuming people knew you were away for a while, and
No
now
one really clocked it. You couldn't.
they were like, "Oh, she's just
You
gone."
had to sort of, yeah, it was like,
when we're
and it
gone.
was weird because like I post on social media, I think we all do, we post pretty consistently. So like going away for a month, it is like, we got lots of questions, but we were not allowed to talk about it. So it was just a lot of like, well, where were you?
I was also away for my birthday, so like, I wasn't allowed to say I was like going on a show, and the producers were kind of like, just say you're going to like a retreat for a month. And I'm like, yeah, I'm going to a rehab or something. And then like when I got out of the house and I got my phone back, it's like all these messages, are you doing anything for your birthday? Like, are you okay? Like, it's your birthday, I haven't heard from you. And it was definitely like, oops, like, it was a big secret. And even then I still had to keep up the secret for like a while after that. So people were just kind of like, where did you drop off? Like, you were just gone. Like,
We all just had to be like, ah.
yeah.
So have people been like, are people finally caught up and screaming at you?
I think when the news came out, it was like,
Yeah.
oh.
I feel like when Snooki announcement came out too, it was like a new wave of excitement. Like I think that caused, because like no one really knew what it was looking like. We didn't even have a trailer out at that point.
Yeah,
so no one really
exactly.
knew when that. Then when the trailer and Snooki announcement came out, it was like,
You couldn't.
What do they say? Threes never work. There's always one. Look over here, guys. I'm still here.
Well, Emmy, I will ask you now. I'll ask you. I'm curious. So, like, when it announced that, have people been messaging? Have people been asking specifically? Like, are people like excited, or is anyone shocked in your lives at all that like this is part of you, or are people like, this is so Emmy coded?
yeah,
this is
I was
so.
gonna say that. I
Yeah.
feel like that's
I
what
feel like
most of
people
mine has
weren't
been.
really shocked, yeah.
People were just
No.
like, I feel like if there's, this just makes sense.
I feel like I was shocked, and I will say, being a New Brunswick girl, I felt like I was happy to have Fredericton representation. But I was like, does Fredericton really?
Right.
Like it's our capital. People think it's so clean. It's got like this nice museum, this nice art gallery, and next thing you know, it's like you're there repping us, and like the drama from the start. So I was
clock
like,
it, you
clocked.
know.
So a couple of like choose betweens for all of you. Champlain Place or the Halifax Shopping Center? Emmy.
From what I remember, the Halifax Shopping Center is bigger.
Yeah, Halifax Shopping Center.
What was the first one? I didn't even hear.
Champlain Place, so the Moncton Mall.
Oh!
You're like,
I've been to Moncton, only to the strip club.
you've been to
I've been
Andy's?
to these multiple times, and to the festivals that they throw every the country festival.
Don't talk
I'd
about
go
it.
up there for a weekend and then like
Don't talk about it. That's
go
my
to
Emmy
it's
knows
her ex.
lots about it. Yeah, her ex owns it.
That is
You probably know him.
I can't wait to go home next week. I'm literally going home in 3 days, and I'll
Oh
be
my
like,
God.
this is what I learned. I got new tea. Out of curiosity, do you prefer, well, if you haven't spent a lot of time in New Brunswick, maybe not, but at the Halifax Boardwalk or like Hopewell Rocks? Did you ever go as kids?
I still feel like
I'm like,
Halifax.
what about PEI?
I don't know what that
What's
is, but I'm gonna
I've
say
never been to
Halifax.
Hopewell Rock.
That's true.
Cavendish,
That's
Boardwalk.
true. That's
Yeah,
true.
I
Do you,
spend my summers in PEI.
do you feel like there's a lot of places to party in PEI? I remember
No.
partying once.
Like a red dirt road.
Which of the three provinces, of all three, is there a better beach to go skinny dipping?
Where?
Which one?
In Nova
We have
Scotia?
any of them.
Queensland Beach is actually a nude beach in Nova
Yeah.
Scotia, so we have a skinny dipping beach there.
I never
I
knew.
don't know what it's saying right now, if it's still like, if people are still doing it, but I know even like last summer and the summer before, there's like this little hidden beach like up and
There
around the
is,
corner that you can go to that is nude. So I don't know if they have nude beaches in New Brunswick.
I never heard of that.
There's Rissers and Crescent Beach in Bridgewater. It's kind of on like in the little L, and you can drive
been
on
to
Crescent.
Rissers.
Yeah, and then there's a big boardwalk that goes over the water. You can walk on in Rissers. Gorgeous. The water's so warm because it's in like a
so
corner.
nice.
That's my favorite beach.
That is
But
a
that's-
good beach.
It's, to be fair, it's in my hometown, so like
Yeah.
of course I'm gonna be a little like that's where we used to like hang out as little teens.
Of course. And any final thoughts? If anyone's watching this and they're like, maybe not sold, they're like, should I watch this? Is it going to be as good? All around the corner, what do you think? Why should people be tuning in?
Well, I mean, what better do you have to do? You might as well.
well.
You might as well check it out, see if you like it. You're going to. So
Yeah, okay, why you should tune in. We're authentic, we're genuine, we're entertaining, we're high energy, we're hot, we're
Yes.
wine
Yes.
drinkers, we're partiers,
Yes.
and we're Canadian.
Yes.
And we're Canadian.
Clock
We're-
it.
the Made in Canada movement. I feel like
Yes.
this peaking with all the other TV shows is perfect timing. And from what I've seen so far, I genuinely binged as much as I could. I'm
Oh my God,
obsessed.
it's addicting.
Y'all make very, very good TV.
Oh, good.
And I cannot wait to see where you all go next. I know like everyone else had like tanning supplies and stuff. I don't know if we should make some drinks. I don't know what you're gonna come out with, but I hope y'all branch out and find so much
I wanna
success.
drink.
I love it.
Congratulations,
thank
ladies.
you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you for chatting with us. This is so fun.